Four men and two inanimate objects, all competing to see who can predict the most games right this NFL season. How will the NFL intelligence on these four men stand up to the random chance of predicting between these two inanimate objects being randomly picked from a bowl or a Madden simulated franchise? Who will prevail? This is NFL week by week game predictions presented by Ascent Sports. Welcome. What's up, YouTube? It's Onion Bomb here on Ascent Sports, and welcome back to another week by week predictions episode. Today, I am only being joined by Isaiah. Steven and Jimmy were both not available. And speaking of being not available, week 13's predictions is not available on YouTube. I missed another week, kinda. This one was not so much my fault. I mean, I was a little late with it, but Vegas kept crashing on me, and every time I tried to render it, I'd get an error message, and it was just not working. I'm a little nervous about that because I have yet to try and render a different video, but I tried to render it in pieces, and I've had this happen before. I was able to get past it, but yesterday I was not able to. I was trying a bunch of different workarounds. It was not having it, so I gave up. So sorry about that, but I will give you guys the results, and here you go, once again, big trust everything. So this is the second time this happened this year, and this is the second time this ever happened. So it's all around with the football being played this year. Just a
very weird year.
Yeah. But let's see what happened last week. Nothing too spectacular. But the best record was 9-5-1. Yes, and 1. We're not on the overalls yet. There was another tie. That was gotten by Isaiah, Steven, and Jimmy. So all the humans but me. Then it was the Bull at 8-6-1. Then it was me who went 7-7-1. And then Madden went 6-8-1. So everyone was kind of meh. Isaiah still has the lead at now 120, 73-2.
Wonder what that percentage is.
Then it's Jimmy Jimmy passed me up. He's now at 112, 81-2. Then it's me, who's 111, 82-2. Then Steven and Madden are now tied at 99, 94-2. It's one win away from breaking into the 100. But someone who has a little bit to go is the Bull, who is 86, 109 and 2. That's either 107 or 109, so I can't read my own handwriting. I'll correct it though.
Yeah, I didn't see the Bills and Patriots.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of this. It just, I don't know, the Patriots just couldn't get anything going. Well, they had a good play. They were up at one point. I think 10-3. No, 7-3. I thought there was 10, but they ended up losing 24-10. Yeah, I don't know. They just the Bills are giving them trouble nowadays. Bill Belichick is looking more and more human. Still a great coach, but just more.
Look at his team
stuff.
His defense is really the defenses remain good, and there's players there, but on offense, it's not really the best at any position, really. Maybe their line is good because it's New England, but their run game, and that's something that's always solid too. But receiver, quarterback wise, it's just not
The only touchdown scored by New England was a screen pass to Marcus Jones, who was a cornerback.
The Packers and Bears. The Bears were like winning most of this, I think.
Yeah.
Or at least they had a lead. They had like a lead at one point. And then Aaron Rodgers and Christian Watson seems to be really working, at least against the Bears. Packers, I don't know if all hope is lost, but, you know, we'll see what happens. Actually, no, they have like 5 or 6 wins too, right? 4, at
5 and
least?
8, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's not totally over yet, so good win.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with the Steelers. The Steelers and Falcons.
Oh yeah, another win. You know, of course it couldn't come easy, but there's just
Yeah.
there's just some like there's just so much potential because if there's like these like misses or like drops, it's like if those can just hit, and it's like we have like such a better team. And
Yeah.
I feel like some of that could maybe get fixed, like, you know, with like, you know, giving an off season with Kenny and with like the first team reps. But a lot of it might probably will just be time. Or maybe it just all sucks and we just blow it all up. But
Yeah.
who knows? Either way,
I mean,
Matt Canada still needs to go.
Yeah. As of now, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I will give him credit. Even I shouldn't give him credit, but he definitely is trending up. And Kenny is as Kenny is trending up, like he's trending up because we need Kenny to we need him to look good. That is at the end of the day, that is the first round pick. That is the quarterback. That is really the only thing that needs to look good right now. We need the quarterback to be good. Good win though. And the Falcons, I don't know. I did see some glimpses though. You guys can really run the hell out of the football. You guys get real creative with that shit.
I think for the Falcons, nothing against Mariota, but I think it's time to start Desmond Ridder, just to see what you got in him. Like just to see, like, is there anything here, or do we need to look at quarterback already?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I mean, Kenny was playing same draft, much higher taken, and at this point, the bar is like Kenny. It's not like Kenny was, going crazy with stats and shit. So like, just to see how your quarterback from the same draft fares up, like they could have did that. Jets and Vikings.
Pretty
the
good
Jets
game.
Actually made that a game, man.
Yeah.
Kirk got hurt in the middle of the game though. He came back in. As a not fan, right, but a supporter of the Vikings. It's getting kind of spooky. But you are winning. And, just keep winning, I guess. And the Jets, not saying this because I have him on my fantasy team, but Garrett Wilson appears to be a stud. Elijah Moore appeared to be a stud last year, and then, Zach Wilson didn't want to throw to him, and now he's back to being good again. Like, he seems to be good. Your defense seems to be good. Mike White seems to be playing all right. Almost beat, arguably the best team in the league. I think they are, technically. They only got the one loss? No, they got a big loss against the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Okay, but arguably one of the best teams in the league. Almost beat them, so hey, I don't know. And then hey, you guys are there. You see a quarterback prospect you really like you want to trade back into it, send some picks some way. I don't know. Another Trey Lance trade, 3 firsts, 2 firsts. But the Vikings do end up with the win. Jaguars and Lions. The Lions kind of do what they do.
Yeah, I was.
Amon St. Brown he's a problem.
Yeah, he's pretty nice.
Jared Goff. How many wins the Lions got? 4 or 5?
5.
Yo, you get Goff under a manageable contract, and you can just keep him. Of course, he's not like your guaranteed starter or whatever. Like, definitely have him compete with whoever you bring in. But
Yeah.
shit, five, well, that's not bad. Give him
Mm,
another year with the team, like you stay healthy, like, you know, shit. Like they were not supposed to be this good already.
yeah.
Like this was supposed to be a longer process. Aiden Hutchinson's looking pretty good too.
Mm,
Titans and Eagles, uh, AJ Brown.
yeah.
Fam, they fired the GM. That is that right there. I could have told you that, bro. Are you kidding me? Look, unbelievable, man. And I'm glad it happened. Because if it happened to us, it had to happen to you guys. That's
Yeah.
what you get for screwing the Zaya guarantee, by the way. Uh, but yeah, it's hard to like think about anything other than that. Because then like the Titans are all right this year somehow. Like if they just have AJ Brown and you could have just kept him. Like you could literally still just have him.
Yeah.
I don't even think his new deal started yet. Like I think he was still technically like with the team. Yeah, because Deontay was technically with us still, even if we didn't get anything done. He was just holding out.
Yeah.
So like maybe he was gonna hold out. I don't know, but they tweaked. Definitely tweaked. It showed. GM got GM got fired for it. I mean that has to be what it's for.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
come on, I don't know what else could have happened, but tough, very tough for the Titans. Jalen Hurts, he might be the MVP
He
if
might
it's a
be.
quarterback award.
Mm.
Browns and Texans, Deshaun Watson, welcome back. Unfortunately, based on what I saw from the score alerts, it seemed like the worst game of all time.
If the Texans weren't
Deshaun,
so bad, I feel like we're losing that.
the Browns,
Yeah.
yeah. They had 27 points. It was very bad in the beginning. I think like 2 or 3 touchdowns are like defense and special teams though.
Yeah, I'm not. Deshaun didn't throw a touchdown. Nick Chubb or Kareem Hunt didn't
Yeah.
run one in. He didn't run one in.
Okay,
Donovan
so yeah,
Peoples
they were all
Jones
like
didn't.
field goals then, at least. Any field goals? Wait. Oh yeah, the punt return touchdown. That's one. And then I think they had they had to have had like a pick six or something or a fumble six. But one terrible teams, 2 terrible teams. The Browns aren't terrible, but like I don't know, they pretty much are. Deshaun, you're getting paid a lot of money, brother. A lot of money, brother. And then the Texans one day, like someone will free you from this hell.
They're so bad.
Like I don't know, man. One day.
Maybe Bryce Young or C.J. Stroud, but they're getting one of them.
Hell no, bro. I would hold. You have to. All the powers with the player, not all of it, but like, it's very player friendly now. Like I feel like a player could do that. Eli Manning did it. Freaking play with Brandon Cooks and Damian Pierce.
Well, probably not Brandon Cooks anymore. He's been trying to.
Damian Pierce is pretty good. And then Washington and the Giants, man. A tie. 2 freaking
tieable game.
I don't know what's up with the Giants. Frankly, I knew that they were going to be like better this year, but like I didn't think they would start out so good. Like,
yeah,
I don't know what to think about them right now. Like, I don't know if they're good or bad. And then Washington, same thing. Like, you guys kind of do stink. Taylor Heineke, 2 touchdowns. Taylor Heineke kind of balled.
Not this week, but next week. This game is rematch.
Yeah. I said whoever scores first, like in the next game, they should just get the win.
Yeah.
The Broncos and Ravens. Jesus Christ. Russell Wilson and the Broncos are stinking it up. This is bad.
Come on, like how?
For expectations wise to what it is now, like this is horrible.
Yeah.
And that game was 10-9. And Lamar got hurt. And they were winning at one point. Like, how? How is this happening? I'm going to need Russ to at least play better next year. Otherwise, like, I'm going to be confused about a lot.
Yeah.
Because, man, it's not looking good. Like, this was a game you absolutely have to win, and, like, you don't even win. You guys, they're dead, at least for this year. They're done this year. And like with a real chance, because besides Kansas City, the Raiders and Chargers, they're kind of stinking it up too. So like you had at least a good second place spot, wild card spot, and you just threw it away. I don't know. Probably gonna be a new coach, a new first year coach. Tough times in Denver. The Dolphins and 49ers.
Jimmy G is out for the year now.
I saw something that apparently he's not. He could come
Really?
back. I don't know, but I mean he broke his fucking leg.
Oh, it might be okay for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Could return in 7 to 8 games.
Playoffs.
I mean, who's this guy? Brock Purdy.
Yeah, Brock Purdy, I guess, played.
Yeah, apparently he didn't do too bad.
Nice. The Seahawks and Rams. The Rams are kind of dead, but they just got what's his name? Baker Mayfield. So maybe he'll save you, but I mean, no Cup, no Stafford. Got a good defense, but I don't know. I don't. You guys are dead. And then Seahawks. Good win. Solid win. Geno Smith playing very well. Chargers and Raiders. Honestly, I didn't see any of this. I just know Devontae Adams went off. And the Chargers lost. Raiders kind of on a hot streak, low-key. I feel like they've been winning a decent amount of games recently.
Yeah, they're also 5-7.
Nice.
The Chiefs and Bengals, I swear they have the same game every time they play.
Yeah, they literally have the same score. I don't know. I mean,
24.
good win for the Bengals.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase is back. We'll see.
They just can't beat Burrow.
The Colts got absolutely fucking clobbered by the Cowboys in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. 33 points.
In the one quarter, bro.
That's insane.
Yeah, tough. Good win for the Cowboys, I guess. Got to see in the playoffs. Colts, your season's over. Jeff Saturday likely will not be the coach next year. Good run though. And the Saints and the Bucks. The Saints, man, I don't know. I watched the end of it. I saw that throw Andy Dalton made to Taysom Hill, of all people. It was a good throw. Andy Dalton seemed to be playing well. But just Tom Brady, man. Just happens again. Take a commanding division lead at 6-7. I think. Or 5-7.
6-6.
6-6. If they didn't win though, that shit was gonna be wide the fuck open.
Yeah.
Like literally all four teams could have made it. But I think now they have like a game and a half or like 2 games, and they probably won't get caught. But yes, I don't know why Jameis still isn't playing. Like, I saw him on the sideline celebrating with people. Like, I get it. Maybe you just like why? Actually, you know what? Why? Why can't Jameis play? Like if you have decided that Jameis cannot get you wins, which I mean he can get you wins, but like consistently, okay. But like Andy Dalton can? You're paying Jameis way more money to not play? Like that's I mean, whatever. Like for Andy Dalton and the where you're at in the season, like I don't know. Because they're gonna have a new quarterback next year. They're not keeping either of them.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But yeah, those were the games.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what happens week 14. All right, starting it off with Thursday night football, the Raiders at the Rams. I am going with the Raiders because you just said that they're somewhat turning around, getting some wins here and there. Kind of like us, like it's still a long shot, but maybe making the season look a little bit better. And the Rams, just I've never been the biggest Baker Mayfield quarterback fan. And I don't even know if he's gonna play. Probably not. They just made the trade, short week, but I mean maybe. I think the Raiders got this. The Rams have not been playing too well.
I am going with the Raiders. If they lose this, they're dead, but they are trending up, and the Rams, they're kind of hobbled. So give me the Raiders.
Steven is going with the Rams.
I'm going with Jimmy's going with the Raiders as well.
The Bull is going with the Raiders. Madden is also going with the Raiders, and the score is 34-28. All right, next up, we have moving on to the 1 o'clock games. We have the Vikings at the Lions, and give me the Vikings. I went against them 2 weeks in a row. Both of them were kind of close, but they both came out on top. The Lions are have been playing some good games. So I think the Vikings will be able to get it done. Give me the Vikings.
I was really debating on this, but I am gonna go with the Vikings. I would not be surprised though if the Lions win this.
Yeah, it could.
This would be a big win for them.
Steven is going with the Lions.
Jimmy is going with the Vikings.
The Bull is going with the Lions. But Matt is going with the Vikings and their score. Alright, next up we have our team. Our game. The Ravens at the Steelers. I am once again taking the Steelers. We're on a little bit of a roll, and Lamar is hurt, and the Ravens are coming off a little unconvincing performance. But it's week to week. It could be definitely, it could definitely be improved. But I think we're able to get this. Besides, we've been playing the Ravens really well recently, or in the recent years. So yeah, give me the Steelers here.
I am also going to take the Steelers for pretty much the same reasons. We've beaten the Ravens the last couple times. Lamar, no Lamar, we've beaten them. Honestly, maybe the Ravens still are better than they're capable of winning. They just can't close these games out. So maybe they are technically a better team, but right now I feel good about it. I feel like we should win this game. We have especially no Lamar. No Lamar's not there. We have no reason to lose this game. See, I'm going with the Steelers. Hell yeah.
Steven's also going with the Steelers.
Nice. Jimmy is also going with the Steelers. We're all in.
Nice.
We're back.
The Bull, though, is going with the Ravens.
Ooh.
But Madden is going with the Steelers, and their score, what is pretty realistic, is 20-17.
Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen.
All right, next up, the second half of the AFC North, we have the Browns at the Bengals. The Browns definitely, they do have been given the Bengals troubles, but I think it gets a little broken here. I'm going with the Bengals. Just Watson, I just don't think is playing too well, and the Browns, defense really stepped up, but I think this might be close, but I think the Bengals will do just enough. The Bengals are kind of on a hot streak as well, so give me the Bengals here.
I am going to take the Bengals as well.
Steven is going with the Browns.
Jimmy is going with the Bengals. All in on the Bengals. Well, except for Steven.
And the Bull. The Bull is going with the Browns. But Madden is going with the Bengals. The score is 22-17.
Yo, do you ever check to see if Madden got the score right?
No, but I should. One time I caught them doing it. It was like a Bengals-Steelers game. I think it was 2018 or something. Alright, next up, we have the Jets at the Bills. Give me the Bills. Mike White or not, it'd be crazy if the Bills got swept by the Jets. I just don't see that happening. So give me the Bills.
You know what? Fuck it. Bring the brooms out. I'm taking the Jets. And not only am I taking the Jets.
Oh.
We're back. We are back
the Jets.
To guarantee that the Jets win. Last time I did this, I'm pretty sure it was when Sam Darnold was there. And it worked out. They beat the Rams. So, I'm going with it. Take down the Bills. big win, division shaking, playoff forming win. It would be a huge win for them
That
this late
would
in the
be.
year.
Yeah.
Sweep and have the sweep over them. Like if they can somehow end up with the same record, get in. Tough. Get that home field. Tough.
Oh.
Even though I guess it is still New York.
Steven is going with the Bills.
Jimmy is going with the Bills as well.
The Bull is going with the Jets. Madden is also going with the Jets, and their score is 44-38.
That's very high scoring.
All right, next up, we have the Battle of Texas. The Texans at the Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys. The Cowboys have been playing really well, putting up mad points, and the Texans just coming off a really bad win, or a game that I think they could have won if they played just any bit better. But yeah, give me the Cowboys.
I'm going to take the Cowboys as well.
Steven is going to take the Texans.
Taking the Texans?
Because the Cowboys are the frauds of the week.
Nice. I mean, hey.
Maybe.
Could be.
Maybe.
Jimmy is taking the Cowboys.
The Bull is taking the Cowboys. And Madden is also taking the Cowboys. And their scores 28-24. All right, next up we have the Eagles at the Giants. Give me the Eagles. The Giants. I mean, it's not impossible divisional rivalry, but I think the Eagles are playing significantly better than the Giants as of right now. So give me the Eagles.
I am also going to take the Eagles. The Giants aren't playing very well.
Steven is going with the Giants.
Yo, Steven is having himself a night tonight. Jimmy is going with the Eagles.
The Bull is going with the Giants. Madden is also going with the Giants. And the score is 27-20. Alright, next up we have the Jaguars at the Titans. Give me the Titans to bounce back after the Eagles L. And the Jaguars, they seem to not be able to beat the Titans too much. Even their best year in history, 2017, they still got swept by the Titans. And they just... Yeah, the one time I do take them, they disappoint me against the Lions. So, give me the Titans. Better team, too.
I am actually taking the Jaguars. I'm going for it. Trying to get this Jaguars W.
Steven will be taking the Titans.
And Jimmy is taking the tight end. The Titans.
The Bull is also taking the Titans, with Madden taking the Titans as well, and the score they have is 35-10.
So it's just me?
Just you.
Interesting. The Titans just got smacked.
They did. So did the Jaguars, though.
Very interesting.
Alright, moving on to the 4 o'clock games. Next up, we have the Chiefs at the Broncos. Give me the Chiefs.
I'm taking the Chiefs. But I could see the Broncos winning. Just cause of the NFL. But the Chiefs are much better than them this year. So.
Yeah, anything can happen with the divisional rivalries. Steven's going with the Chiefs.
Jimmy is going with the Chiefs.
The Bull is going with the Chiefs. Madden, though, is going with the Broncos, and the score is 27-24. Would be the second week in a row the Chiefs lost to that score. Alright, next up we have the Panthers at the Seahawks. Give me the Seahawks. They're just a better team.
Give me the Seahawks as well. The Panthers are like speed running a rebuild though.
Yeah.
They're like getting rid of everybody this year.
Steven is going with the Seahawks.
Jimmy is going with the Seahawks.
The Bull is going with the Panthers. Madden is also going with the Panthers, and their score is 35-17. Alright, next up, we have the Buccaneers at the 49ers. And I don't care who's at quarterback. Give me the 49ers. I think the 49ers defense is going to be too much for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense that has been nothing less than disappointing this year. Give me the 49ers.
I am also taking the 49ers for similar reasons.
Steven is going with the Buccaneers.
Jimmy is going with the 49ers.
The Bull is going with the Buccaneers, and Madden is also going with the Buccaneers, and their score is 31-28.
It's a good point opportunity for Steven.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the Bucs could win that.
All right. Next up, we have Sunday Night Football. The
Again.
The Dolphins at the Chargers. I am going with the Dolphins. I just can't trust the Chargers right now. Even though the Dolphins did lose, I think I just don't. I don't know, the Chargers. Something's up with them. I think I'm going Dolphins.
I'm actually taking the Chargers. Funny enough.
Oh.
Could be. They need a win. They really do need a win.
They do need a win. They could. It could.
And the Dolphins, I feel like, are due for a loss.
Again?
Oh, they did just lose the 49ers. Again, fuck it. Again.
Okay.
They haven't learned their lesson. You're not that good. You're not that guy, pal.
No.
Maybe they are, but not right now.
Steven is going with the Chargers as well.
Jimmy is taking the Dolphins.
The Bull is going with the Dolphins. Madden is also going with the Dolphins. Their score 28-25. Alright, last up here we have Monday Night Football. The Patriots at the Cardinals. Man, this is a weird matchup. I was not really sure where to go here.
Yeah, I wasn't either.
Patriots defense is pretty good, but the offense is just not there right now. The Cardinals offense, with D-Hop can always, have a little bit of chance, but like they also, I don't know. I can see this one going your way. I'm going with the Cardinals though. Just because I picked the Patriots the last couple times and they have let me down. So, kind of trying to switch it up here, and I could definitely see the Cardinals win this. So give me the Cardinals.
Yeah, I was having problems picking this one too. I went with the Cardinals because I feel like it's the safer pick, but they're kind of reeling, and I wasn't expecting them to fall off like this bad. But
Yeah.
I don't know, now apparently Kyler and Cliff hate each other. DeAndre, like, he's having to like calm Kyler down. He's yelling at Kyler. Kyler's yelling at him. I don't know.
Yeah. Steven is also taking the Cardinals.
So is Jimmy.
At least if we go down, we all go down together with that one.
Facts.
The Bull is going with the Patriots, but Madden is going with the Cardinals, and the score is 28-14. really just depends with that one who steps up and who shows up.
Yeah.
And what gets shut down. Alright, the Packers, Bears, Saints, Commanders, Falcons, and Colts are all on their bye weeks. But this is the final week for bye weeks. So next up we have week 15 and beyond. 16 game opportunities again. More points. Definitely coming down to it. Yeah, we will see how the season fizzles out with playoffs. It's weird. There's a lot of teams I just didn't expect to still be in the position they were from week 3. So we'll have to see. But if you want to know how we did with these predictions, then make sure you tune out to the week 15 video. Like we did with week 13, we'll wrap up how the week went, how we did, and after that we'll predict the week 15 games. But for now, guys, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like or dislike, subscribe or don't subscribe. You know it's always up to you, and we'll see you guys in the next video of us, as long as my Vegas still works. Goodbye.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that